would not like people to come in and out once people have begun performing. This is a competition, and the students have an opportunity to win a trophy and to win a money prize. We would like every student who participates to have your undivided attention. We would like you to be fair to all the students by remaining quiet during their presentations, please. If you need to leave for any reason, if you would do so, please, between acts, but be seated once a person or a group has been announced. I would appreciate that, and I'm sure that the students would appreciate it. So please remain seated during all of the acts. Welcome to NAC's first annual talent show.
Hi everybody, welcome to NAC Idol.
NAC Idol is a mimic of the popular sitcom American Idol, and almost everyone's seen it or heard about it.
Okay, so the way the contest is going to go, each person is going to get up and do their act. Then Brock is going to ask everyone how they thought they did, then the judges are going to critique each act individually. Then the next act is going to go, and so on and so on. Would you like to take this time to introduce our judges?
Our first judge is Mrs. Erin Gibson LeClaire. Mrs. LeClaire graduated from NAC and is now a current teacher at NAC Elementary. Our own Mrs. LeClaire is featured on her latest Gibson, on her brother's Gibson Brothers TV.
Our next judge is Mrs. Jane Ayers. Mrs. Ayers is an NAC graduate who traveled to Europe to represent our school in 1970. She was playing the oboe, and she still currently plays the oboe. Mrs. Ayers is a music teacher at Peru Elementary School. She is a member of the American Orb Chauvet Society. She is also in a Renaissance music group. Our last judge is Mr. Thomas Ayers. Mr. Ayers is a member of a barbershop quartet in an a-cappella singing group called Eclectricity. He owned and operated Cumberland Ford until he retired last year. Now we'd like to introduce our first contestant. Our first contestant is Maria Forkey, doing a slip string to countless past names.
I hope you had as much fun doing that as we all did watching it. It was a very nice performance, and a good way to start the evening, especially like the dress.
It's apparent how much you have enthusiasm for what you're doing. I liked how you gave smiles to the audience and tried to slip in some interaction with the audience. Your posture was lovely. You did a very lovely job.
Lovely, authentic dress. That's beautiful. And you made a good use of the area that you had. And I very much enjoyed it. And beautiful footwork. Thank you.
Has been playing clarinet for 4 years.
We enjoyed your performance very much, and liked the song that you did, and it was very, very pleasant.
I thought that you both had a very nice tone and you kept in the same time with each other. I just want you to not to be too afraid to turn your volume up a little bit. I know it's hard getting up in front of a big crowd, possibly for the first time as a duet, but you did a very nice job.
I agree with, excuse me, I agree with Erin. Don't be afraid to play out. Like she said, it's probably your first time in 3 years and 4 years you've been playing. It's remarkable. And how did you stay together so well without anybody up there conducting for you? That was a great job. Thank you.
Our next contestants are Darren Roy and Kyle Ross, playing Feel Like I'm Fixin' to Die Rag by Country Joe and the Fish. The special instrument in this song is called a didgeridoo.
But come on, all you big strong men. Uncle Sam needs your help again. Got himself in a terrible jam. Way down yonder in Vietnam. So put down your books and pick up a gun. We're gonna have a lot of fun. And it's 1, 2, 3. What are we fighting for? Don't ask me, I don't give a damn. And next stop is Vietnam. And it's 5, 6, 7. Open up the pearl again. Ain't no time to wonder why. Whoopee, y'all gonna die. Come on, generals, let's move fast. Your big chances here at last. Gotta go out and get those reds. Cause the only good commie is the one that's dead. And you know the peace can only be won when you blow them off kingdom come. And it's 1, 2, 3. What are we fighting for? Don't ask me, I don't give a damn. The next stop is Vietnam. And it's 5, 6, 7. Open up early again. Ain't no time to wonder why. Whoopee, y'all gonna die. Come on, mothers throughout the land. Pack your boys out to Vietnam. Come on, fathers, don't hesitate. Send your boys out before it's too late. And you can be the person on your block to have your boys come home in a box. Alright. And it's 1, 2, 3. What are we fighting for? Don't ask me, I don't give a damn. My next stop is Vietnam. And it's 5, 6, 7. Open up early again. Ain't no time to wonder why. Whoopee! We're all gonna die.
The mic works better.
Judges?
Did you come up from down under to do this performance? Very interesting. We did not expect to see one of those here tonight. How did you come by the? This is a didgeridoo?
Yeah. Yeah, didgeridoo.
What made you? How did you come by this instrument? Do you have people in your family that were familiar with it, or?
Actually, a couple of years ago, me and my family went on a trip around the world, 3.5 months, and one of the stops in Australia. And some of the native elders taught me how, so I figured I'd come out here and give it a try.
Oh, very good. That was very enjoyable and a fine compliment also.
Darren, I personally want to thank you for exposing the audience to a new kind of instrument. It was really an interesting performance because personally that was my first time ever hearing the name of the instrument or actually hearing it played. Thank you. And Kyle, you give a really nice rhythm guitar accompaniment. Very nice.
I agree. Beautiful. Are we on? Yeah. Beautiful guitar playing. The accompaniment was flawless. And do you know how difficult it is to play didgeridoo? Those of you in the audience. It's extremely difficult. Extremely difficult. And do you know how an authentic didgeridoo is actually formed?
Actually, it's from a piece of hollowed eucalyptus wood. It seems to be that ants crawl into it and start eating up the wood, and actually termites. Sorry.
They're termites, exactly.
Yeah. And they go into the eucalyptus wood, and all the indigenous people to Australia would go out and they just find these hollowed out pieces of wood, and one of them starts playing with it randomly.
That's right. Thank you. It's very enjoyable.
Thank you.
Our next contestants are Henry Mickler, Chance St. Germain, Ryan the Duke, and Kyle Watts. They're performing Knocking on Heaven's Door by Guns N' Roses. Ryan will be playing the drums, Chance is playing the rhythm guitar, Kyle is playing the lead, and Henry is playing the trumpet and the egg beaters.
Oh yeah, that's fun! Give me a minute! Never mind. Yeah, I like the dancing, man.
Hey kid, watch out or you're gonna lose your pants. I like your band. You guys got a good start. The singer and guitarist, you could bring out your solos a little bit more so we could hear them a little better. That would be good. Play the guitar very well. I want people to hear those little solos you got when the notes get up high. My favorite Guns N' Roses song, I guess, is Sweet Child of Mine, but you didn't select to do that tonight. Good job.
I too think that you played very well together, and it's hard to play with only one mic to amplify your sound, but you did a very good job. Carly, that was sweet rocker voice, really nice. A sweet rocker voice, yeah. And Chance, you have a great rhythm guitar, and I enjoyed the drums and the trumpet and the engineers, very nice. You guys rocked.
Who do you take lessons from? Any of you? Well, I guess that forces I did, doesn't it? You were delightful to listen to. Nice steady drumming. My youngest son he's a sophomore at Plattsburgh State in the music department. So we grew up with drums in the house when my brother, Mr. Siegwin, the art teacher, was at home, and I used to play trumpet with him in his bedroom because that's what my major was before I switched to oboe. And Eddie is a bass and guitar player, so we have a lot of experience listening to this in our home also, and you were a delight. Thank you.
Our next contestants are Stephanie Barron and Patricia Doucette singing Wide Open Spaces by the Dixie Chicks. They have been singing together for 10 years.
That was very nice. Did you have fun singing up there tonight?
Yes.
Good. But it would have been nice to hear some harmony. Do you sing some songs that you do harmony in? In other words, sing different parts. Something for you to think about. And it was a very nice job. Thank you.
I think both of you have very sweet voices, and it was hard to compete with the volume of the music at first, but once it was turned down, it brought your voices out. Stephanie, I really liked the way when she made eye contact, you kind of drew yourself into the audience, and it's hard to stand up in front of a crowd and sing, and I understand that. And I think you chose a song, too, that was good for your vocal range for both of you. Very nice job.
I very much enjoyed the Dixie Chicks. I wondered where the video was behind you. Also, I loved your smile and eye contact, and I do agree with Aaron that the song was very well suited for your voices. Thank you for sharing that with us.
Kyle Watkins is a choir played by Nathan Taylor. Kyle has been playing the guitar since he was 4 years old and has become quite a talented player.
Can you hear me? It's yesterday morning, they let me know you were gone. Tuesday the plans they made put an end to you. I woke out this morning, wrote down this song. Just can't remember who to send it to. I've seen fire and nights and rain. I've seen sunny days that I thought would never end. I've seen lonely times when I could not find a friend. I've always thought that I'd see you again. Help me make a stand. You just gotta see me through another day. My body's aching and my time is at hand. I won't make it any other way. I've seen fire and nights and rain. I've seen sunny days that I thought would never end. Lonely times when I could not find a friend. But I've always thought that I'd see you again. Been walking my mind through an easy time, back turned towards the sun. The Lord knows when the cold wind blows, it will turn your head around. There's always time on the telephone line. Talk about things to come, sweet dreams and fine machines and pieces on the ground. I've seen fire and nights and rain. I've seen sunny days that I thought would never end. I've seen lonely times when I could not find a friend. But I've always thought that I'd see you again. Thought that I'd see you again.
Very nice, Carl. You have Kyle. Did I say Kyle? Kyle. You have very nice pitch. You played your instrument well. I would like to personally see you be more like Kyle than James Taylor. But, you know, very nice what you're doing now. Thanks.
Kyle, you've actually shown that you can play a whole bunch of different genres of music tonight, and the crowd just loves you. You're a natural at what you're doing, and I really like your picking and your rhythm guitar. You're doing a great job. Keep it up.
Thank you.
You're a delight to listen to, both on your guitar and your singing. Do you take lessons? No, you might want to consider that. Music teachers are wonderful for helping you move along. I seem to be plugging that. Thank you.
Our next contestants are Anthony Barber, Ivan Schultz, and Chris Peckrell singing doing the Brown Eyes. Chance is filling in for Chris at the last minute. So. Go Ivan! Woo!
Rock on!
Ivan, I think it's great that you play the drums, and I'm sure your father's enjoyed your practicing in the home. I think it's great. I know your dad very well. But you guys, it's hard when you don't have your unit together, but you pulled it off. Nice job.
Yes, I am amazed that you even wanted to pursue that without having your guitarist and your singer.
They told us we had to go on.
No, don't tell me that. Say you were fighting to go on anyway. Thank you very much.
Our next contestants are Ben Boyer and Zachary Barron, who are doing a Who's on First skit. The only individuals who are in the Baseball Hall of Fame who are in no way associated with baseball are Abbott and Costello. Ben Boyer and Zach Barron are doing their version of the famous Who's on First skit.
Ball players very peculiar names nowadays. Now in Cooperstown team, we have who's on first, what's on second, I don't know who's on third.
Well, do you know the fellows' names?
Yes?
Well, then who's playing first?
Yes.
No, I mean the fellow on first base.
Who?
The guy on first base, Cooperstown?
Who?
The guy on first base?
Who was on first?
What are you asking me for?
I'm not asking, I'm telling you who's on first.
I'm asking you, who's on first?
That's the man's name.
That's whose name?
Yes. Who's on first?
We got a first baseman on first.
Yes.
Well, all I'm trying to find out is what's the guy's name on first base?
Yes. Who?
Darn.
What is on second?
I'm not asking you who's on second.
Who's on first?
That's what I'm trying to find out.
Oh, don't change players now.
I'm not changing anybody.
Calm down.
What's the guy's name on first base?
What's the guy's name on second base?
I'm not asking you who's on second.
Who's on first?
I don't know.
He's on third. We're not talking about him.
How could I get on third base?
You mentioned his name.
If I mentioned third baseman's name, who did I say was playing third?
Who is on first?
Stay off of first, will you?
Now please, what is it you want to know?
What's the guy's name on third base?
What's the guy's name on second base?
I'm not asking you who's on second.
Who's on first?
I don't know.
Third base.
You've got an outfield.
Oh, sure.
The left fielder's name?
Why?
I don't know. I just thought I'd ask it.
I just had to tell you.
Oh, who's playing left field?
Who is on first?
Stay out of the infield.
Don't mention any names out here.
What's the guy's name in left field?
What is on second?
I'm not asking you who's on second.
Who's on first?
I don't know.
Third base.
The left fielder's name?
Why?
Because.
Oh, he's center field.
Wait a minute. You got a pitcher?
Well, wouldn't this be a fine team without a pitcher?
I don't know. The pitcher's name.
Tomorrow.
You don't want to tell me today?
I'm telling you, man.
What's the pitcher's name?
Tomorrow.
What time?
What time what?
Time tomorrow you can tell me he's pitching.
Now listen. Who is not pitching? Who is...
I'll break your arm if you say who's What's the pitcher's name?
What is on second?
I'm not asking you who's on second.
Who is on first?
I don't know.
Third base.
Who's catching? Nice job, guys. I have one question to ask. Why, turn around, please, let the audience see your shirt. Why number 86? Is there anything special about that?
I couldn't afford to sell the shirt.
That's a famous joke, and you guys did a very nice job. And I think, Mr. Boyer, you're a very brave man to stand next to Zachary when he's getting so frustrated with that bat. I thought, no, you guys did a very nice job. And Zachary, you actually both of you jumped into your roles very well. You did a very nice job.
Have you ever used a microphone before? Ever used a microphone before? I didn't think so. It was hard. It was just a little hard to hear you with the microphone down next to your waist. Just so next time when you're on stage, put the microphone up near your mouth. I really enjoy this routine, and you did a very good job memorizing it. Thank you.
Our next contestants are Sandra Nichols, Caitlin Scott, and Veronica Martin doing the People's Cry. These three girls solely wrote this amazing piece of music. They were deeply affected by 9/11 and the war and wished to express their feelings in this unique way.
It was just an ordinary day until 9:45. Then the planes hit, only few survived. Dust of smoke blew, the Twin Towers came crashing down. Ooh. The people's cry was heard all around. The people's cry will never be forgotten. The people's cry to never know what might happen next. Some claim that come crashing down and be next. We'll always be grateful for those who died, and for those who survived. We feel bad for their lives, and for those who did this had no heart at all. And for those who did this had no heart at all. And for those who did this had no heart at all. The people's cry was heard all around. The people's cry will never be forgotten. The people's cry. 2 years from now, we go to war. Everyone's saying, what are we going to war for? The Marines packed, the Army went out, the Navy sailed out on the shore. America's free, but it might not be. A little girl's dad says his last goodbyes. He walks out the door, looking like he might cry. She runs out the door with tears running down her face. She calls out his name, but it's too late. The war's not over, but we'll keep our faith. No matter how it ends, we'll always love the USA.
Very good job.
That was very nice. I really liked your song. Seemed very appropriate for the time. How long have you been working on the song? For a long time?
About 2 years.
About 2 years?
Started 2 years ago.
Right.
Finished it.
It's like a little passage of history, you know, going in front of us. Very nice. Thank you.
You put a lot of emotion into your song and your songwriting. I'm interested to see what a musical accompaniment, how that would impact your singing. I also was interested in hearing what harmony would sound like on your song too. You did a very nice job in implementing patriotism. Very nice.
Yes, it's very difficult to sing without an accompaniment. A cappella singing is a difficult thing to do, and the three of you obviously worked very hard at it. And the lyrics were beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. They're very fitting for this particular time in the history of our country. And I love your outfit. Thank you.
Our next contestant is Erica Anderson singing Ordinary Day. Erica loves singing and has been singing for 7 years.
Just a day, just an ordinary day, just trying to get by. Just a boy, just an ordinary boy, but he was looking to the sky. And as he stared, my life alone started to realize that every day you find just what he's looking for, like a shooting star. He said, take my hand, live while you can. Don't you see your dreams are right ordinary day, just trying to get by. Just a boy, just an ordinary boy, but he was looking to the sky.
That was very nice. It sounded just like Vanessa. Terrific song. You put a lot of emotion into it. You enjoyed the performance. Thank you.
You chose a song that the phrasing was very challenging, but you did a great job. It's very difficult to sit down singing, but you managed to incorporate a lot of good breath support. And I also liked how strong your voice is. It's just a very mature voice for a young lady, and I'm just very impressed. Nice job.
Your presentation was very emotional. Your pitch was very accurate. Your diction was very clear, very, very easy to understand, and your phrasing was impeccable. Thank you.
Our next contestant is Josh Goldway. He's singing Holes in the Floor of Heaven. Josh has been singing ever since he was 4 years old.
One day you shine, you're 8 years old. When Grandma passed away, I was a broken-hearted little boy, blowing down that birthday cake. How I cried when the sky let go, with the cold and lonesome rain. Mama smiled, said, "Don't be sad, child, 'cause Grandma's watching you today. 'Cause there's holes in the floor of heaven, and her tears are pouring down. That's how you know she's watching, wishing she could be here now. And sometimes when I'm lonely, I remember she can't see, 'cause there's holes in the floor of heaven, and she's watching over you and me. Seasons come and seasons go, nothing stays the same. I grew up, fell in love, met a girl who took my name. Here I am, made of light in this sleepy little town. I thought we'd grow old together, Lord, I sure do miss her now. But there's holes in the floor of heaven, and her tears are pouring down. That's how you know she's watching, wishing she could be here now. And sometimes when I'm lonely, I remember she can't see, 'cause there's holes in the floor of heaven, and she's watching over you and me. Well, my little girl is 23. I walk her down the aisle. It's a shame her mom can't be here now to see her lovely smile. They throw her eyes, I catch her eye as
Josh, that was terrific. You've been given a wonderful instrument. You want to take care of it, use it throughout your life. It was a real treat.
I have an advantage of being able to hear you sing in church, Joshua, and that was probably the best performance I think I've ever heard you do that song. It was wonderful. You have a great control of your voice. You stayed in tune. I just am in awe of your stage presence. You did a great job.
Beautiful pitch control, absolutely gorgeous. I loved your eye contact. You were looking right at me, and I like that when someone performs. Beautiful diction and phrasing also. Thank you.
Our next contestant is Elizabeth Bouye, singing All That Jazz from the musical of Chicago. Cindy Rao is on the piano. Elizabeth has been singing her whole life and has been making quite a career out of it.
Come on, babe, why don't we paint the town? And all that jazz, I'm gonna rouge my knees and roll my stockings down. And all that jazz, start the car, I know a whoopee spot where the gin is cold, but the piano is hot. It's just a noisy fall, but just a noisy fall, and all that jazz. Hold on, hon, we're gonna burn and hug. I bought some aspirin, the NAC United drug, in case you shake apart and want a brand new start to do that jazz. Oh, you're gonna see her shiver, shimmy, shake, and all that jazz. Oh, she's gonna shimmer till the chorus break, and all that jazz. Show her where to park her girdle. Oh, her mother's quite a cuddle that she'd hear her baby squeal for all that jazz. Wind up last, make it last, and all that jazz. Right up here is where we store the juice, and all that jazz. Come on, babe, we're gonna brush the sky. I bet you're lucky this and never flew so high. But then the stratosphere, how could he land in here to all that jazz?
Did a nice job. That's a terrific song. Did a nice job. Well done. Okay, I'll start over. The like the song they did. Everybody likes that song. It's the songs they wrote 60, 70 years ago. You did a very nice job singing that. But you did a terrific job when you lost their company for a while. You came in, everything was right in tune, you got back in. Must have been a threat up there. Very nice. Thank you for your voice.
Elizabeth, you're a great performer with a great ear for music, and I feel that you're destined to do wonderful things with your gift that you've been given, and you're going to take New York City by storm. And I'm sure that I really liked your singing, and you just keep doing what you love, because it shows how much you enjoy what you're doing.
There, for whatever reason. You definitely were enjoying yourself. It showed in your face, it showed in your choreography. And who did your choreography, by the way? Oh, okay, all right. It's difficult to sing, but it's even more difficult to sing and to dance at the same time. So thank you very much for sharing that.
In your thing? Program? Everyone in the audience who has a green piece of paper is going to write the name of the person that they want to win. After, there's still some more acts, but after everything's done, you're going to write who you thought you should win. And find a pen. And at the end, give it to the people who come around to collect them. The judges will each have one vote, and the audience will each have one vote. Yeah, the audience as a whole. Go on. So, our next contestant is Erin Dubray, dancing to On the Outside. Erin's been dancing for a while now.
And you
I don't know very much about dancing, but I thought that was great. It's fun to watch.
I too am not a dancer. I'm very uncoordinated, and I really admire your gift of agility. You did a really nice job, and you had a really good accompaniment to the song. You really seemed to express yourself to the music. Good job.
I very much enjoyed the way you choreographed the piece, and I liked seeing the changes in your choreography when the music changed. That showed a true sensitivity to the understanding of the music. Thank you.
Our next contestant is Brandy Trudeau. She's dancing to a music mix. Brandy attends Langwood School of Dance and has been dancing hip-hop and jazz for many years. Go Brandy! Woo!
Hey, like we say down south, she said so hard.
Terrific. Showed lots of energy all over the place.
I agree that you had a lot of energy, Brandy. And to be honest with you, I was a little worried for you with your blouse, which is buttoned just a couple more buttons. And I understand it goes along with the style of music that you were singing, but you seem to really have a lot of talent as a dancer.
Very expressive dancing. Who did the choreography? You did it. And you've been taking lessons where? Okay, thank you very much.
People, have you enjoyed this as much as I have? Before you go, I want to make one quick comment. We need to apologize to our people tonight. We did not have our spotlight. The spotlight blew last night, and in order to get a new one, we had to go to Syracuse, and we couldn't do that. So that's why a lot of people were somewhat in the dark, and we apologize to them. Now what's going to happen is you're going to vote, and some people are going to come around to collect the ballots. And while we're counting them, we have some refreshments that you can purchase in the cafeteria. But please do not know yet. The girls are going to tell you how close and where they're going to be collected. Thank you, Steve. Great job.
All right, everybody write down who you think should win all the green. People to thank. First of all, we'd like to thank the judges for coming out here tonight. We'd like to thank Ryan Blondo for being our overture tonight. We'd like to thank Christy Wood and Renee Miner for being our stage managers tonight. We'd like to thank Dustin Relations and Rainey Winkler for doing our lighting. We'd like to thank Bridget Trombley for doing our program. We'd like to thank Trisha Decos and Darren Roy for doing the music. We'd like to thank Mr. Wick, our class advisor, Mr. Kokenauer, for helping us. We'd like to thank Mr. Kelleher for giving us our mics on such short notice. Alright, and we'd also like to give a very special thanks for our class advisor for the last 3 years, who is now retiring, Mrs. Dimmick.
Thank you very much. I have some very special people I would like to thank also. First of all, my mother, Mrs. Gertrude Dean, is in the audience, and my mom is there for me always. And I would like to thank her. Mom, would you stand, please? I would also like to thank my husband, who has been there for me always, Mr. Barry. I would also like to thank Renee Miner and Christy Wood, who were there when I needed a lot of stage help and decorations. I would like to thank Dustin Relation and Renee Miner, Minkler, for lights. Shay Gilmore and Janelle Fremen for collecting our $957. I would like to thank Patricia and Curtis Cooper. Patricia Decus did music, and poor Patricia, I insist on calling her by her cousin Pamela's name. I'm going to stop tonight, I promise. Bridget Trombley for programs. Our wonderful judges, I think they deserve a round of applause. In front of you, you have a rose and a bowl. We would like you to take that home, and we thank you very much. And I would like to thank Mr. Wickwitz for helping me, and I'm going to be turning this class over to him this year. I'd like to thank our officers. I think they did a great job. They deserve a round of applause. Ross Trombley, Samantha Ward, Lindsay Spencer, and Patricia Cooper. And now what you've all been waiting for, we're going to announce the winner. Second place, winning $50 and our second place trophy, Erica Anderson. And finally, NAC Idol, first place, Josh Goldberg.
Hometown Cable recorded the NAC Idol contest. Copies are available through the junior class for $15. Anyone that wants one, come forward at the end of the show and we'll order you one. Thank you all for coming.